Howdy y'all, this is Gray Ghost 55. I'm coming out with another video. Wow. Second video in a week for a No, I've only been doing like one a week for a long time, and I'm trying to remedy that with this one. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing okay. As you can see, it is a crisp, a little bit frosty weather here in eastern Kentucky in the mountains. And what better time when the sun's just starting to peek out over the edge, it's a little chilly in the air, than to go to a cemetery. That's right. We are heading to a cemetery today, and once we get there, I will explain some of the what we're going to be doing down there. I like to go check on some of my cemeteries that I visited from time to time, just to check it out, see how things are doing, make sure no stones are broke over that I need to record or make notes of. But anyway, our buddy Mr. Abandon Kentucky shall be with us shortly, and I hope to see y'all there soon. Yeah, you're going to travel through the camera and just, yeah. But Kyle's going to be there with us, Abandon Kentucky. He loves this kind of thing with like I do. So I hope you guys all enjoy the video, and I'll pop us open when we get there. Howdy y'all. We are now in probably the boonies of eastern Kentucky, and my cohort is not pleased. We're going to have to walk this. I thought it would be drivable, but as you can see, it is not, from the flood we had a couple years ago.
And he tried to drive it.
I was going to try it, but I decided better not. I got this curve and I was like, nope. So we're walking it with tools in hand and concrete and water to boot. But as we climb up, I'll do another point where we'll take a look at it. See you soon. Well, we have made it several feet up the mountain. That's a nice walk.
Yeah.
And we got that much more to go yet still. And then we start heading up that way. Yay! Oh, what we do for our heritage. I love it. Howdy y'all, this is Gray Ghost 55. And my very grateful comrade that came with me, Mr. Kyle with Abandon Kentucky. And we have finally reached the cemetery after a very rough cob walk. But we have made it, and I am out of breath as being that we did make it to the cemetery. And I'm going to get the supplies up, and I'll get us a shot of it up there. Howdy everybody, it's Gray Ghost, and we are on top of the cemetery. Mr. Kyle's digging the hole. And don't let him fool you. I want to be mixing and pouring the concrete here.
He's just supervising.
We're going to get it done though. But I'm going to be doing a video of us going back down the hill so you can kind of get an idea how this trip took us. Quick story. This is Freeland Parks, and he was a Confederate soldier who we're going to honor today with a Cross of Honor. And he served in the 63rd Company H Virginia Infantry. So this man deserves Cross and Honor, and that's what we're going to do today. But I'm going to get helping Mr. Kyle, and I'll give you an update. Just a few. We are now finished. That looks awesome, don't it, fellers? So let's this is my favorite thing to do, is just going up and honoring a veteran. Union, Confederate, U.S. Army, Navy, Air Force, it don't matter. as long as the veteran gets honored. A quick side story on Mr. Freeland Parks. Freeland, I'm sorry. Freeland, of course, was part of the 63rd Virginia Infantry, Company H. He was, I know one big part of his campaign was that he went and actually chased, if I'm not mistaken, he chased Sherman across Georgia. Creed would eventually be captured and be sent to Camp Douglas, otherwise known as the 80 Acres of Hell. And he would serve a prison sentence there for, I'm not 100% sure on the time, but I think it was at least a year. Really close to there. So anyway, he gets released and he walks all the way from Camp Douglas was in Chicago, which I believe Kyle is what? Indiana or Illinois?
Not 100% sure on that.
I think it's Chicago.
Illinois?
I believe it's Illinois.
Chicago, Illinois, I think. I'm not 100% on that.
Well, so he gets from out of the Chicago area. That's where Camp Douglas was. And he gets it whether by rail, hitchhiking, any means, horse, and he finally makes it back to Virginia, where he originally lived, and he came to Eastern Kentucky to live after the war. So he would spend the remainder of his life here, and he would draw a Confederate pension. He would file for it later in life, and he did get it. I believe it was through his wife, who is Sally Parks. And they would, she would use that pension to help her means of survival. And then each one would eventually wind up in this cemetery. But sir, you are the one of two official sponsors for this video, is Mr. Freeland Parks. Thank you for your service, sir. Now the other sponsor for today's video lies over here. Mr. John Combs, Private U.S. Army, World War II, 1910 to 1949. There is an actual funny story with this. Me and a good friend, and I will let his name be anonymous because I don't know if he wants his information out there on video. But this stone, this 300, 250 pound concrete was down there. And we got a dolly and actually drug it back up here and reset it. And since then, someone had set a flag, which was awesome. But we reset the stone. We don't know why it was down there. Anything could have happened as to why it ended up down there. But we made sure it got set back. So Mr. John Combs of World War II, thank you for your service. And another big sponsor, thank you, Abandoned Kentucky, for coming out with me on this fine, beautiful day. Climbing up this mountain that was ungodly.
Yes, it was.
That was horrible.
The walk sucked.
And you guys will see it on the trek down because we won't be carrying as much weight.
Exactly.
But it's a beautiful land out here. And as you can see, this cemetery is on the mountaintop or mountainside. And here in Eastern Kentucky, that's how we roll.
Yeah.
We did. That's how we did it. Because the people back here, the bottom lands were either for housing or gardens.
Yep.
And so when we had to bury someone, they went on the mountain peaks. But, and you see we had to get creative. The mountain people did. You notice that all the bodies are this way. They're across, they're not going straight down. So when there's washouts, the body doesn't get washed out near as bad. And then sometimes, depending on the family's means, they built retaining walls to hold them up, to hold the ground in right. Now we are making the walk back.
Yeah.
Let's get started. And hopefully I don't drop this thing. And you all shall see some of the trick we had to do to get up here. Going down is going to be a lot faster than going up. Ain't that view glorious? As you can see, some ne'er-do-wells like to dump their trash on the sides. That's a long way down.
Why don't you just hit stuff?
I have no idea, sir.
How is the kids food?
You never know with these people. I like walking down.
I love walking down. I hate walking up, but down's fun.
Now, as you're going to see, fellas, the road is very damaged, almost to the point that it'd be almost safer, unsafe for any vehicle to trespass. And I'd like this video to go viral in hopes of talking to our local county of Knott road system and or judicial system to see what we can do about getting this fixed and passable again, because this is an active cemetery we just visited, and it's one of the very few points where actually this whole road, this one little road here connects to from one side of the county to the other. It is one of the few. It's a back road now, but it used to be the main drag. This was the road before the flood. It was actually travelable. Not so much now. Oh, there's someone's boot. I've got my two. I'm sorry if the camera's so jarring. It's a little rough. But here you can see the road is starting to wear out from the water.
This part's drivable. Just wait till you see what's on up ahead.
Yeah, so
It becomes a little, goes from road to pathway.
yeah, it goes road to pathway real quick. The county wouldn't need to come do much. They just more or less need to scrape it out and where you ain't going to fall off the side of the mountain. But you notice this is not flat. Here in eastern Kentucky, we have to climb for our cemeteries. So often trips to a cemetery here just to do your Memorial Day, your Veterans Day, well, yeah. Anything you're going to do like maintenance of cemetery involves a significant amount of planning for the majority of them. I'd say right here. They need to, whoa, that fell right there. But you can see that a truck cannot get through this, or a car.
Up here.
Do not fall, sir.
Promises. Little gravel before it's cool.
Yeah. I'd say one good swipe with a dozer would fix this. A lot of it, except for. Ooh, have you discovered something, sir?
House, and I'm going to take this home and cut into it. It's got flint in it.
Oh, that is awesome.
Pretty cool. I just found flint.
Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this already, but flint is a stone that was used by the natives and in the colonial times to help make fire, shape weapons, arrowheads, knives, you name it.
Flint was also used in making rifles as a flintlock.
Yes.
Toss the spark, it can hit the gunpowder, allowing it to fire.
Excellent viewpoint, sir. So as you can see, flint in the colonial era was very valued.
Nowadays, flint's just pretty much used for decoration and jewelry.
Yep.
Which I'm probably going to turn that to a necklace. Get it cut out.
Yep. Or you could use it for fire starter, but if it was an emergency. Now we're hitting the steep end. If I do not fall over my fool self. But you can see this road right here. There's no way you can get a vehicle through this and not damage it. And I don't know about anyone else, but I don't have the pennies to go buy a brand new vehicle for a cemetery visit.
Carry that for me.
You carried it. I will. That is the constant banging of my post hole digger. Sorry, fellas. You can see right there. You gotta be careful. Even on foot. But I encourage you all to call the Knott County Courthouse, and they may direct your call to the road department. But please give them a call and say that this road is in terrible shape, and they're going to probably say which road, and I will write that in the video of where this road, what name this road is, so they can repair it. If we have enough people that calls and request that it be fixed. You see, this is even a residential house right here. Woohoo, that's deep. So you miss one tire on this, you're gonna. It's on down. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm trying to keep it as steady as possible. That big old rut. What do you see, sir?
There's something running underneath them leaves in there.
It's probably a water snake.
Probably.
I don't think I want to find out.
I kind of do.
Yeah, I know you would. If it was a baby copperhead, you'd pet it and say,
I don't fool with copperheads. I don't fool with any other snake. I don't do copperheads.
say, come here, little boy, I love you.
Look, I don't got a problem with snakes. Copperheads I do.
You try to get a vehicle up this, though, it's not going to be pretty. Now, if you had the right kind, I say you could make it, but not the common vehicle. And here's the part that made us initially set forth the walking. See, first sign of a truck go down this, or even up, you're gonna hit the ditch. And I don't think you're gonna get out of this one. There is my lovely ride. We have made it. Here is the trip out via the vehicle. It's not much better.
I'm missing part of the road over here.
What makes it worse is where we are in the back country, the leaves are hiding the road, so you don't know where's where, ain't it, Kyle?
That's right.
Pavement. But that doesn't mean we're necessarily safe. Road slipped off on this left hand side.
It slipped off over here too.
Okay, I hope you guys will like this video, and if you do, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also remember, all glory goes to God. Honor your veterans. And this is Gray Ghost 55. Out.